into Rich Stadium, Buffalo, New York. It's the Lions and the Bills. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. The 8-6 Lions, the 4-10 Bills. The Lions have to win to keep their playoff hopes alive. They take a hit if they lose today. Evil Dead's in the house. He's got Detroit -6. The over-under at 38. The Bills, they have nothing to play for. They're just playing out the schedule. Detroit will get the ball first. We're underway. Fielded by Fletcher at the 3-yard line over the 20, 25. And Trey Fletcher brings it out to the 27-yard line. First down, Detroit. The second-year receiver out of Texas State, Trey Fletcher. Starting quarterback, the rookie, Taylor Lane Dickerson. The rookie out of Wake Forest. The Lions' first-round draft pick. Led the Lions to an 8-6 record so far. Now, Detroit, even if they were to win today, they would not clinch a playoff spot yet. They'd get one step closer. They'd be very close. But a lot can happen between now and the end of the season. First and 10 from the 27-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back. Throws outside, caught by Farr. Out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 4 yards to Mike Farr, the 12th-year receiver out of Georgia Tech. The Lions offense up front. Perry, Dixon, Gordon, Morris, and Reed. And then it's Farr, Brown, Freeman, Adams, and Tomlin. 40 degrees with showers. A threat of snow later. Yay! If it gets cold enough. Rain at the moment. Here in Buffalo, New York. Just underway. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Lions at their own 31-yard line, opening drive of the ballgame. The game coming up next, the Rams and the Eagles. That is huge when it comes to playoff implications. We'll talk more about that later. On 2nd and 6, Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson to Freeman, and Charles Freeman makes his way out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 1. That's right, Evil Dead. Huge. Huge. Gigantic. Big. Humongous. Large. Jumbo. 13 inches from the 37-yard line. That train whistle in Buffalo when the road team has a 3rd down. On 3rd and inches. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to Brown. And Nathan Brown, he's close, but I don't think he's got it. He doesn't. On the tackle, Leon Seals, the 8th-year defensive end out of Alabama. It's a gain of nothing. It'll be 4th down. And Detroit's going to have to punt. The Lions go 3 and out. The Bills' defense comes up big on the opening drive. Dylan Hardiman will come in to punt. Hardiman gets the punt away. Fielded by Taylor at the 12. And Matt Taylor gets pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The 11th-year receiver out of Kentucky, Matt Taylor. Starting quarterback for the Bills, Daniel Manning, in his 11th year out of Purdue. Manning playing his former team today. Manning played for Detroit for 10 years. He won a Super Bowl with Detroit 2 seasons ago. Then the Lions let him go, would not renew the contract. He became a free agent. The Bills picked him up. And now here he is playing his former team. And he can make life difficult for his former team if the Bills win today. First and 10 from the 19-yard line. in the I formation. Manning to Jordan around the outside. And Elliott Jordan, the rookie out of Ohio State, 6 yards out to the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4. Cody Neal on the tackle, the 7th-year linebacker out of Oklahoma State. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Misty in the house. Misty brought me chicken for dinner. On 2nd and 4, Manning throws. It's almost picked off, incomplete. Neal couldn't get his hands on it. Here's the Buffalo offense up front. Madison, Harper, Bearden, Evans, and Hayes. And then it's Welsh, Jordan, Cook, Scott, and Taylor. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Bills at their own 25-yard line. Detroit went 3 and out. And now Buffalo looking to get a first down. Or they'll go 3 and out. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning drops back, sets up a screen pass to Cook. And Jerry Cook's got the first down the sideline. And he steps out of bounds at the 46. A 21-yard run on the swing pass by Jerry Cook, the 2nd-year back out of Ohio. It's actually a 21-yard reception. I worded that wrong. First down, Bills. December weather in Buffalo. You gotta love it. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Manning takes the snap, hands off to Cook again, and Cook is going to get nailed for a 3-yard loss. Jerry Ball and Gary Pulaski making the tackle. Ball in his 9th year out of Nebraska, Pulaski in his 5th year out of Army. A loss of 3. It'll be 2nd and 13 for the Bills. The Bills at 4 and 10, but they're not in last place in the division. The Baltimore Ravens are. Ravens are 2 and 11. 2nd and 13 from the 43-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Manning in the gun. Manning back. Steps up. Throws downfield. Caught by Taylor. All the way out to the 42-yard line. A 15-yard gain to Matt Taylor in his 11th year out of Kentucky. First down, Buffalo. The Bills just playing out the schedule. And Buffalo next week will be at Denver to wrap up the season. Detroit. If Detroit wins today and they win next week against Minnesota, they'll be in. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Manning back to throw. Gets it downfield to David Scott, the tight end. A 19-yard gain down to the 23-yard line. David Scott, the 4th-year tight end out of Texas. First down, Buffalo. The Lions went 3 and out. This is Buffalo's opening drive. Doing a lot better than Detroit did. They've worked it down to the Detroit 23-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 23. Manning under center. Manning drops back. Throws outside to Welsh. Adam Welsh down the sideline to the 10-yard line. The 6th-year receiver out of Ohio State, Adam Welsh, 23, or make it a 13-yard gain and a first down. On the tackle, number 28, Don Reese, in his 6th year out of Indiana. The former Patriot, Reese, on the tackle. Should be 1st and goal Buffalo now at the 10-yard line. Nice opening drive by the Bills. It's 1st and goal. Manning in the shotgun. Young in motion. Manning to Cook up the middle, and Cook gets no, not even that. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 10. Here's the Lions defense. They play a 3-4. Russell Ball and Pawlowski up front. Linebackers, Stewart, Neal, Saunders, and Stanley. And the secondary, Reese, Starnes, Blades, and Chambers. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 10-yard line for the Bills. 3:40 and counting. Here in the first quarter, no score. 4 receivers set wide, Manning in the gun. Manning throws to the end zone. It's caught by Taylor. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 10-yard touchdown catch by Matt Taylor. And the Bills take a 6-0 lead. Nice opening drive by Buffalo. And now Terry Vanders will come on for the extra point. The 2nd-year kicker out of Oregon State. Vanders for the PAT. Kick is up, and it's good. Bills lead it 7-0, 3:26 left to play. We're in the first quarter. Live from Rich Stadium, Buffalo, New York, Week 15, here at Jammin' Sports. So the Bills looking to get the upset, take an early 7-0 lead. And now Vanders will kick off for Buffalo. It'll be fielded by Fletcher again at the 3-yard line over the 20-25. And Trey Fletcher out to the 30. First down, Detroit. 3:22 left here in the first. Well, let's see if the Lions can do better than 3 and out, as they find themselves down 7-0. In the rain here in Buffalo. Could be worse, could be snowing. Rain in Buffalo in December, though. It's that cold rain that goes right through your bones, man. You know the kind I'm talking about. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Lions line up in the I formation. Dickerson, it's a play action looking, throws, gets it out to Farr, and Mike Farr, 19 yards to the 49-yard line. The 12th-year receiver out of Georgia Tech, Mike Farr, the veteran. First down, Detroit. He's still a clutch receiver after all these years. He's still the highest-rated line receiver, believe it or not. His rating after 12 seasons is 91. Three minutes and counting here in the first quarter. 1st and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson to Freeman. And Charles Freeman gets to the 50-yard line, a 1-yard gain. Let's take a look at the Bills' defense. They play a 4-3. Seals, McAllister, Cousins, and Harris up front. The linebackers, Banks, Henderson, and McFarland. And the secondary, House, Miller, Drain, and Anderson. It'll be 2nd and 9 for Detroit from the 50-yard line. Detroit tied with Chicago at 8-6, 1 game behind Tampa Bay in the NFC Central. On 2nd and 9 from the 50-yard line. Dickerson pump fakes, hands off to Freeman up the middle. And Freeman to the 44-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. On the tackle, number 54, Marcus Banks. It'll be 3rd and 3. In the I formation. Dickerson to the up back, Harris, and he doesn't get there. Leroy Harris, in his 7th year out of Oregon, the fullback. He gets a yard, that's it. On the tackle, number 90, Evan Quinn, the 6th year defensive end out of Illinois. It'll be 4th down, just a 1-yard gain. And the Bills defense holds once again. Looking at the NFC Central this week, all Tampa Bay has to do is win, and they win the division. Hardiman gets the kick away, and it's out of bounds at the 28. That's a bad punt. That's a 15-yard punt by Dylan Hardiman. And now Buffalo will get it at their own 28-yard line. Regardless of what Detroit or Chicago do, if Tampa Bay wins later this week, they win the division. Because even if they tie Detroit or Chicago, Tampa Bay would have the tiebreakers over each of them. They have swept Detroit, and even if they go 1-1 against the Bears, they would have the better divisional record. Manning on 1st and 10 to Cook, and Cook gets a yard out to the 29-yard line. Tampa Bay hosts Atlanta this week. So there's a very good possibility that Tampa Bay will wrap up the division this week. Tampa Bay plays at Chicago next week. But Tampa Bay won the earlier meeting. On 2nd and 9, Manning to Cook around the outside, and Cook makes his way, and he loses a yard back to the 30. On the tackle, number 79, that's Kevin Saunders, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Columbia. It'll be 3rd and 8 from the 30-yard line. Tampa Bay couldn't have gotten a better opponent to play in Week 15 to wrap up the division. 3rd and 8, Manning back. Manning looking, still looking. He's got all day. It's breaking down, and he gets sacked all that time, and he couldn't find a receiver. On the sack, number 92, David Russell. And that'll be a loss of 9. It'll be 4th and 17. He's a veteran quarterback. He should know better. You got to get rid of it. And now the Bills are going to have to punt as we're coming up on the end of the quarter. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Misty's in the house. Thomas Sears will come in to punt. Should have time to get the play off. They do. The kick by Sears. And that's going to go out of bounds at the 37-yard line. That's where Detroit will take over. 2 seconds left. Here in the first quarter, Bills up 7-0. Buffalo next week will finish up the season at Denver. That'll be a battle of have-nots. 1st and 10 Detroit. Last play of the first quarter. Dickerson to Freeman around the outside, and Freeman goes down. That's the end of the first quarter. Buffalo up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Rich Stadium, Buffalo, New York. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. The Bills lead the Lions in this interconference game, 7-0. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Detroit from their own 37-yard line. Detroit trying to get back in this game. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson hands off to Freeman. Around the outside, and Freeman gets 2 yards out to the 39-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. Shane Conlon on the tackle, the 12th-year linebacker out of Penn State. That'll bring up 3rd down for Detroit. There's the old train whistle. On 3rd down, make it 5 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back, rolls out, throws deep, and it's caught by far. No, incomplete. Broken up by Dwight Drain, number 24, the former Eagle, in his 9th year out of South Florida. It'll be 4th down. And the Lions are going to have to punt again. Dylan Hardiman back to punt. Hardiman gets the punt away. Fielded by Taylor at the 13. He brings it back. A flag is down. Brings it out to the 26, but a flag is down. Aaron Harper, a block in the back. That'll back it up to the 21-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Buffalo. They lead at 7-0. 7:18 left to play here in the first quarter, or first half. We're in the second quarter. Manning under center. Manning hands off to Cook. And Jerry Cook gets 3 yards to the 18-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd and 13. On the tackle, number 23. Or number 92, I'm sorry, David Russell. Where did I see 23? I don't know. Jim's losing it. A loss of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 13. Misty being funny again. On 2nd and 13. Manning in the offset eye. Manning hands off to Cook. And Cook gets upended. A 2-yard loss back at the 16-yard line. Gary Pulaski on the tackle in his 5th year out of Army, the defensive end. And that will bring up 3rd and 15 for the Bills. Buffalo going backwards on this drive. Just a 7-0 lead for Buffalo. 6:35 and counting. Manning in the shotgun. Manning draws back, looking, steps up, and he's going to get sacked back at the 9-yard line. A loss of 7 more yards, this time on the sack, number 53. That's Henry Stanley, the 7th-year linebacker out of Michigan State. That's going to bring up 4th and 22. Buffalo lost yardage on all 3 downs. That'll really help out their total yardage. It'll be 4th down, and the Bills are going to have to punt. Thomas Sears will come in to punt. From his own end zone, Sears gets the punt away. Fielded by Fletcher at the 45. He brings it out to the 48-yard line. Detroit's going to have some really good field position from their own 48-yard line. 5:52 left to play here in the first half. We're live from Rich Stadium, Buffalo, New York. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. I might have to get up here for a couple of plays. You'll be without an announcer for 2 plays. Right after this one. Got to take a phone call. 1st and 10 from the 48. Dickerson, play action, looking, throws, gets it to Adams. Down to the 36, a gain of 12. I'll be back. back just in time for Shane Conlon to pick off a pass as Detroit was driving, and Buffalo will have it at the 22-yard line. Sorry about that. Thank you, Evil Dead. I had to take a quick phone call. I'm good. It'll be 1st and 10 Buffalo going the other way. Shane Conlon on the interception. The 12th-year linebacker out of Penn State. It'll be 1st and 10 Bills. They'll have it at their own 22-yard line. 4:50 left to play here in the first half. Bills up 7-0. Hopefully no more interruptions. I'm good to go. On 1st and 10, Manning under center, 4 receivers set wide. Manning hands off to Cook, and Jerry Cook pulling Lions with him on his back out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 11. First down, Buffalo. 4:35 and counting. Here in the first half, Bills up 7-0. First and 10 from the 33-yard line. Evil Dead cracks me up. Manning in the shotgun. Manning drops back. Looking, steps up, throws downfield. Incomplete. Looking for Adam Welsh. That'll stop the clock with 4:15 left and bring up 2nd and 10. He was well covered on the sideline. On a cold, rainy afternoon in Buffalo. On 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Manning under center. Manning hands off to Jerry Cook around the outside, and Cook, no gain. On the tackle, Benny Blades, the free safety in his 10th year out of Florida. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Under 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. And now the Bills come out with Manning in the shotgun. Drops back. Throws downfield. Franklin wide open. All the way out to the line, 47-yard line. That's a 20-yard gain to Dave Franklin, the 4th-year receiver out of San Diego State. First down Buffalo, and they're in Detroit territory. Trying to get another score before halftime. The Bills up 7-0. 3:25 and counting. On 1st and 10. Manning in the shotgun. Manning to Cook, and Cook gets a yard to the 48. Actually lost a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11. David Russell on the tackle for Detroit. We're coming up on 3 minutes left here in the first half. Rams and the Eagles up next. We'll be in Philadelphia for that one. And then we'll stay in Philadelphia for hockey. Game 2 of the Avs and the Flyers. The Flyers won last night 2-0. They have a 1-0 lead in the series. On 2nd and 11. Manning, 3-step drop, throws, gets it to Stewart. And Stewart is going to be tackled down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 6. That's Tommy Stewart, the 2nd-year tight end out of Vanderbilt. A gain of 6. Henry Stanley on the tackle. Will be 3rd and 5. .225 and counting. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning drops back. Throws deep. And Welsh somehow comes down with it at the 12-yard line. A 30-yard catch by Adam Welsh. He was well covered. That may have been tipped to him. Let's take a look. I think a Detroit defender had it first. and tipped it right to him. Number 29 for Detroit. That's Ashley Morrison. I think he tipped it right to him. And we've hit the 2-minute warning. Buffalo up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Rich Stadium, Buffalo, New York. Week 15 in the rain on a cold day. Buffalo leads Detroit 7-0. Buffalo already been eliminated from the playoffs. They're trying to play spoiler here today. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line of Detroit. Manning looking, throws underneath to Young. And Jason Young, the second-year tight end out of Delaware, down to the 6-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5, a 5-yard gain on the play. 1:40 and counting. Manning in the shotgun with the back on either side. Manning looks to the end zone. Throws it away. Incomplete. He threw it to the guy that was wide open in the first row. That'll stop the clock with 1:27 left. It'll be 3rd and 5. At the Detroit 6-yard line. Bills come out once again. Manning under center this time. Manning drops back to throw. And he threw that one a bit too far. Incomplete. He was looking for Adam Welsh. And that'll bring up 4th down. And Buffalo is going to have to settle for a field goal. This will be a 23-yard attempt by Terry Vanders to put Buffalo up 10-0. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Bills lead at 10-0, 1:21 left. Here in the first quarter, first half actually. Rich Stadium, Buffalo, New York. Week 15 in the rain here at Jammin' Sports. We'll have a double hitter for you tomorrow and Friday. We'll have at least 4 games for you Saturday. Now that baseball's over, don't have to worry about the World Series anymore. Vanders will kick off for Buffalo. Fielded by Nixon at the goal line over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Devin Nixon down at the 25-yard line. In his 4th year out of Maryland, the free safety. And now Taylor Lane Dickerson comes out. Not good numbers for Dickerson in the first half. Only 38 yards passing. That's not good for 2 quarters of play. 1:16 left. Detroit has 3 timeouts here in the first half. Dickerson in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking, throws to the near side, caught by Tomlin, escapes, and Tomlin down the sideline. He may go 75 yards, touchdown Detroit. David Tomlin, a 74-yard catch and run for touchdown. Poor tackling by the Bills, that enabled him to get away and turn on the afterburners. Poor tackling by Benjamin Clay, he should have brought him down. David Tomlin in his 6th year out of Army. 75 yards and a touchdown, and Detroit is back in it. It's holding the invisible football on the replay. A 1:06 left in the half. Bills' lead is now 10-6. The extra point by John Decker. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. The Bills' lead is now 10-7. 1:06 left. We're in the second quarter. In Buffalo, they still have 3 timeouts. They might be able to score again before halftime. But it took the Lions one play, 75 yards, and now it's a 3-point game. And now Dylan Hardiman will kick off. Fielded by Taylor at the 4-yard line over the 20, 25. Matt Taylor around the outside. Nice return out to the 37-yard line. He's a dangerous return man, Matt Taylor. Now Daniel Manning comes out. He's got much better numbers than his counterpart for the first half. Bills lead at 10-7. They have 1 minute left exactly with 3 timeouts here in the first half. And they start at their own 37-yard line. Four receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning drops back, steps up, throws downfield, incomplete. He short hopped it. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line. 57 seconds left in the half. On 2nd and 10. Manning once again in the shotgun. Cook goes out in motion. Manning looking, throws inside to Welsh. And Adam Welsh out to the 48-yard line. Buffalo takes a timeout. They have 2 left, with 52 seconds left. That's an 11-yard gain to Adam Welsh. First down, Buffalo. Tell you what, last week we had some good crowds. This week the crowds have been sparse. Makes me wonder where everybody is. 52 seconds left in the half. Manning in the shotgun with a back on either side. Takes the snap, looks downfield, throws to Franklin. Down to the 47-yard line, a gain of 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. And Buffalo takes another timeout. They have 1 left. Now, I know that part of the reason why I don't get a big crowd is because I'm still using 19. But I really have no choice in the matter because the others just suck so bad. I'm hoping that 4 or 24 is better. 2nd and 5 from the 47-yard line. Buffalo in Detroit territory. 47 seconds left until halftime. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning drops back, looking, steps up, in trouble, gets sacked. Back at the 48-yard line. A loss of 5 yards on the tackle, Jerry Ball, in his 9th year out of Nebraska. And that will bring up 3rd and 10 for the Bills, back at their own 48-yard line. The clock is running. Clock is running, 30 seconds and counting. Here in the first half. Just a 3-point game, big 3rd down for the Bills. 20 seconds. Manning in the shotgun. Manning. A draw play to Cook that goes nowhere. a gain of a yard. It'll be 4th and 9. Detroit takes a timeout. They'll either come after the punt or set up the return, either one. 14 seconds until halftime. A relatively low-scoring game. Buffalo up 10-7. A game that means nothing to Buffalo. It means everything to Detroit. Detroit in the thick of a playoff race. Thomas Sears back to punt, and I think that one's off his foot. It is, down to the 31-yard line. That was a 21-yard punt. He shanked it. And with 10 seconds left, Detroit will have it at their own 31-yard line. Detroit still has 2 timeouts. If they can get a long pass downfield, they can get in field goal range. They need about 40 yards to get into field goal range, though. On 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Dickerson back. Throws downfield deep. Tomlin out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. It'll be a first down for Detroit. Just 6 seconds left until halftime. It doesn't look like they're going to get into field goal range. He definitely got both feet in. Detroit chasing Tampa Bay in the NFC Central. Detroit lost to Tampa Bay last week. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws downfield into a crowd. Incomplete. 1 second left. They have time to do it again. They'll set up for one more Hail Mary. Unless the Bills commit a penalty, this will be the last play of the half. 2nd and 10 for Detroit from their own 45. They'll set up for the Hail Mary once again. Dickerson back. Throws downfield deep. Bounces around. Incomplete. Halftime. Your halftime score, Buffalo 10, Detroit 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Rich Stadium, Buffalo, New York. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. The Lions and the Bills, an interconference matchup. That means everything to Detroit, as they're in the thick of a divisional playoff race. Buffalo at 4 and 10, they've been eliminated a long time ago. Buffalo just playing for pride. We'll start the third quarter. Bills up by 3, 10-7. And it looks like Detroit will kick off. Buffalo will get the ball first with a 3-point lead. And John Decker will kick off for the Lions. And the kickoff fielded by House 3 yards deep over the 10, 15, 20. And Marcus House out to the 21-yard line. The 5th-year defensive back out of Texas. And the Bills will start at their own 21 here in the third quarter. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Misty's here. Hi. On a cold, dreary afternoon in Buffalo. Bills come out, 4 receivers set wide, Manning in the shotgun. Manning drops back. Throws to the near side, incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Even though Buffalo leads 10-7, neither team has played particularly well, especially in the running game. At the half, Detroit had only 17 yards rushing, and Buffalo only had 10. On 2nd and 10 from the 21, Manning in the shotgun. Manning back. Throws downfield. It's incomplete. Broken up by Benny Blades, the 10th-year safety out of Florida. And that will bring up 3rd and 10 for the Bills. $7:49 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. On 3rd and 10. Manning in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Manning back. Looks downfield. Throws outside. Caught by Franklin. All the way out to the 43-yard line. A 22-yard catch by Dave Franklin, the 4th-year receiver out of San Diego State. First down, Buffalo. Bills have it at their own 43-yard line. Bills come out in the offset eye. Daniel Manning under center. Manning to Cook around the outside, and Cook turns upfield. Jerry Cook, one man to beat, sidestepped him. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 57-yard run by Jerry Cook, juking and weaving and faking out several Lion defenders as he ran down the sideline. 57 yards and a touchdown. And Buffalo goes up by 9, 16-7 with the extra point. Terry Vanders for the PAT. The kick is up, and it's good. Bills lead by 10, 17-7. On an electrifying 57-yard touchdown run by Jerry Cook. One of the best 57-yard runs you'll see. He faked out several Detroit defenders on the play. So the Bills lead by 10. They'll kick off. Terry Vanders will kick. Still a lot of time left for Detroit. 7:25 left here in the 3rd quarter. There's the kickoff by Vanders. Fielded by Fletcher at the 4-yard line over the 20-25. And Trey Fletcher out to the 29-yard line. First down, Detroit. Taylor Lane Dickerson comes back out. Very pedestrian stats there. Plenty of time left here in the 3rd quarter. Detroit down by 10. They'll start at their own 29-yard line. Detroit comes out, 4 receivers wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Looking, throws downfield. It's picked off. No, incomplete. Nearly picked off by Benjamin Clay. Clay broke up the pass. The 7th-year defensive back out of UCLA. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Lions for their own 29. 7:17 left here in the 3rd quarter. Lions come out in the offset eye. Dickerson to Freeman. And Freeman, 2 yards out to the 31-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 8. The old train whistle again. Big 3rd down coming up. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun on 3rd and 8. Dickerson back, looking, throws outside to far, out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 9 yards and a Lions first down. They needed 8, they got 9. First down Detroit. Mike Farr on the reception. That'll move the chains. That'll stop the clock for the moment. 6:45 left here in the 3rd quarter. Now it runs. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws to the near side. Caught by Neal. Dylan Neal, his first catch of the day. The 2nd-year receiver out of VMI. A 15-yard gain. First down Lions. Detroit on the move. Trying to make it a 1-possession game again. Buffalo up by 10, 17-7. Nice catch by Neal. On 1st and 10, 3 receivers set wide. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to Freeman. And Freeman up the middle. A flag is down. Charles Freeman down to about the 31-yard line, but a flag is down. This one, I think, is coming back.
Holding offense.
Holding on Detroit, Jason Reed, the right tackle.
Still first down.
It'll be 1st and 16. That happened 4 yards downfield. So it's 10 yards from the spot. 1st and 16. Detroit from their own 49-yard line. 6 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws outside. Incomplete. Broken up by Benjamin Clay. The 7th-year defensive back out of UCLA. The intended receiver was number 83, Cedric Branch. It'll be 2nd and 16 for Detroit from their own 49. 5:51 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Lions come out in the shotgun. Dickerson hands off to Nathan Brown. And Brown, no gain. Now they say a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 17. 5:35 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Buffalo up 17-7. It'll be 3rd and 17 for Detroit. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws down the middle deep. It's knocked away by Shane Conlon, the linebacker. He was looking for Dylan Neal. Incomplete. It'll be 4th and 17. Detroit's going to have to punt with 5:16 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Buffalo up 17-7. If Detroit loses, it will really hurt their playoff chances. They can be leapfrogged in the standings by Carolina, Philadelphia, or San Francisco. Hardiman gets the punt away off the side of his foot again. That's a 15-yard punt by Dylan Hardiman. He shanked another one. And Buffalo will take over at their own 34-yard line with 5:12 remaining. We're in the 3rd quarter, live from Rich Stadium, Buffalo, New York. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Rams and the Eagles up after this. And it is raining in Philadelphia as well. Just give you a heads up. Manning in the shotgun on first down. Manning to Cook, and Jerry Cook up the middle to the 43-yard line. A gain of 9 yards to be 2nd and 1. Jerry Cook having a pretty good afternoon. 70 yards rushing already. He got 57 yards of it on one play, though. Under 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. 2nd and 1 for the Bills at their own 43-yard line. Daniel Manning, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Scott in motion. Manning to Cook, and Jerry Cook to the 46. A gain of 3, first down, Bills. They keep the drive alive. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Misty's here. Bring you the game here this evening here at Jammin' Sports. Bills lead it 17-7. Evil Dead took the Lions to win this game. Lions need to do something. On 1st and 10, Manning drops back, throws down the middle, caught by Scott, and David Scott all the way down to the 31-yard line. A 23-yard gain to David Scott, the 4th-year tight end out of Texas. First down, Buffalo. Under 4 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. He had to kind of reach out for that one. Kept his balance and got a 23-yard gain. First and 10 Bills. At the Detroit 31. Manning, pump fakes. Manning, looking. Manning, it's got all day. Throws deep. He's picked off by Ashley Morrison for the Lions. He brings it back to the 17-yard line. So the Bills come up empty. And Ashley Morrison, the second-year safety out of North Texas, picks it off. And now Detroit, still down by 2 scores, will get it back at their own 17 with a chance to get back in this game. That ball was severely underthrown. And now Taylor Lane Dickerson comes back out to lead the offense for Detroit. 3:35 left to play. We're still in the third quarter on a cold, rainy day in Buffalo. Lions come out, 1st and 10 from the 17. Dickerson drops back, gets sacked back at the 12-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard loss. Dante Harris, the 4th-year defensive end out of Baylor, on the sack. And that'll bring up 2nd and 15 for Detroit. .320 and counting. On 2nd and 15, the Lions come out from their own 12-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson to Freeman up the middle, and Charles Freeman a yard to the 13-yard line. Going to bring up 3rd and 13. On the tackle, Eric McFarland, the rookie linebacker out of Florida International. Under 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. 3rd and 13 for Detroit. And there's the train whistle again. Dickerson takes the snap. Looking, he's got all day. Throws outside to Freeman. Freeman's going to get tackled just for a 3-yard gain. Make it a 2-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 11. Gets it out to the 16-yard line. 2:22 left to play here in the third quarter. In Detroit, they did absolutely squat on that drive. Detroit has not played well today. They've not played well in recent weeks, to be honest with you. Dylan Hardiman back to punt. Gets the punt away. Fielded by Taylor at the 38-yard line, or 34-yard line, I'm sorry. Brings it out to the 39, Matt Taylor. It'll be 1st and 10 Buffalo, 2:04 left to play here in the third quarter. Bills up 17-7. Buffalo can make it a 3-possession game on this drive. We're live from Rich Stadium, Buffalo, New York, Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. We have the LA Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles up next. 4 receivers set wide, Manning in the gun. Manning to Cook. Jerry Cook up the middle, all the way out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. The second-year back out of Ohio, the Ohio Bobcat. A minute 45 and counting here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Buffalo, right at midfield. It's got Young in motion. Manning to Jordan up the middle, and Elliott Jordan 3 yards to the 47-yard line, the rookie out of Ohio State. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. The Bills lead by 10, 17-7. Trying to score the major upset here today. 4 receivers set wide, Manning in the gun. Manning drops back, throws to the near side to Scott. And David Scott 2 yards to the 45. It'll be 3rd and 6. Make it a yard. Benny Blades on the tackle for Detroit. 50 seconds and counting. Coming up on the end of the third quarter. Rams and Eagles coming up next. And then tomorrow, our doubleheader. We'll stay in the Beltway tomorrow. I'll give you that lineup here in a second. It'll be the Raiders and the Ravens, and the Giants and the Redskins. On 3rd and 6, Manning back. Throws inside to Scott. And David Scott out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 12 yards. And a Buffalo first down. So Buffalo, they can eat up more time. 1st and 10 from the Detroit 37-yard line. Buffalo looking for the touchdown to make it a 3-possession game. This should be the last play of the quarter. 1st and 10, Manning back. Throws to the near side, caught by Welsh. All the way out to the 26. A gain of 11, first down. That's the end of the third quarter. Buffalo up 17-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Rich Stadium, Buffalo, New York. We start the fourth quarter. The Bills lead it 17-7. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bills at the Detroit 26 as we start quarter number 4. Manning under center. Manning hands off to Jerry Cook up the middle, and big gain by Cook inside the 10 all the way down to the 7-yard line. A 19-yard run by Jerry Cook. That puts him over 100 on the day. He's at 104. He's had a nice day here at the office. 1st and goal, Buffalo at the Detroit 7-yard line. Major upset in the making here If Detroit does not make the playoffs, they can look at this game as the reason why. Manning throws it away, incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal. Carolina, Philadelphia, and San Francisco can all tie Detroit with wins this week. If Detroit loses this, it's going to tighten up the wild card. On 2nd and goal from the 7. Manning to Jordan. Elliott Jordan gets 2 yards down to the 5. It'll bring up 3rd and goal. On the tackle, number 53, Henry Stanley. 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Four receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning drops back. Looking. Still looking. He's got all day. He steps up. Throws incomplete. Couldn't find a receiver and threw it away. And that will bring up 4th and goal. So that means the Bills will have to settle for 3. This will make it a 13-point game. Terry Vanders comes on, 22 yards. The kick is up, and it's good. Buffalo leads it 20-7. It's still a 2-possession game. 6:48 left to play here in the 4th quarter. We're live from Rich Stadium, Buffalo, New York, Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Well, Detroit, they got to score twice. They have 6:48 to work with. It can be done. But they got to score, and they got to score relatively quickly to get back in this. Terry Vanders will kick off for Buffalo. Bills with a 13-point lead. There's the kick. Fielded by Fletcher, 2 yards deep, over the 15, 20, 25. And Fletcher out to the 29-yard line. First down, Detroit. 6:45 left. As Dickerson comes back out. First and 10. Detroit, they have to score twice in 6:45. Or they're going to be in a world of hurt when it comes to the playoffs. 4 receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning hands off to Freeman up the middle, and Charles Freeman to the 34-yard line. A gain of 5. Make it a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. John Henderson on the tackle and the linebacker. Henderson in his 4th year out of Penn State. It'll be 2nd and 4 for the Lions at their own 34-yard line. They got to get the ball downfield. They've got to score quickly. Dickerson back. Throws deep down the near sideline. Caught by Tomlin somehow. No, incomplete. He dropped it. Dwight Drain knocked it out, number 24. The 9th-year safety out of South Florida. Dwight Drain, the former Eagle. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 34. Big 3rd down for Detroit. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the gun. Dickerson back. Throws downfield. Caught by Farr. Out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 13 yards in a Lions first down. That'll move the chains. Detroit on the move, down by 13. The rain has picked up a bit here in Buffalo. 5:45 and counting. Dickerson in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson back. Throws outside. It's knocked down. Incomplete. Knocking it down. Number 37. That's Whitlock. It's Mark Whitlock in his 3rd year out of LSU. .5:38 left to play. 2nd and 10 for Detroit. 4 receivers wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson will look downfield. Throws. Nearly picked off by Whitlock. He broke up another pass. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. Dylan Neal, the intended receiver. It'll be 3rd and 10 for Detroit. If it's 4th down, I'm sure they'll go for it. You're down by 13. You're in 4-down territory here. 5:35 left in the 4th quarter. 3 receivers to the far side. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson to Freeman. And I don't know what that play was. Just a 1-yard gain. Shane Conlon on the tackle. Tried to cross him up with a draw play. That didn't fool anybody. It'll be 4th and 9. They have to go for it. Five minutes, 10 seconds left. It's 4th and 9. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson looking. Throws underneath to far. He can't hold on. Incomplete. Marcus House broke up the pass. It'll be a turnover on downs. And the Bills will get it back. Buffalo at the Detroit 48-yard line. With 5:02 left to play here in the 4th quarter. And that may be it. So Buffalo now with a chance to eat up some time, maybe get another score. Manning looking, throws downfield, caught by Welsh down the sideline. Adam Welsh all the way down to the 14-yard line. A 34-yard gain. 1st down Buffalo at the Detroit 14. Bills looking to put this one away. First and 10 Buffalo from the Detroit 14-yard line. Bills come out in the I formation. Manning hands off to Jerry Cook. And Cook inside the 10 down to the 9. A gain of 5 yards will be 2nd and 5. Benny Blades on the tackle, number 36. The 10th year safety out of Florida. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left. Buffalo trying to make it a 3-possession game. On 2nd and 5. 5 receivers spread out. Manning in the shotgun. Manning throws underneath to Cook. Down to the 4, a gain of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and inches. Make it a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 3rd down at the Detroit 4. Five receivers set wide. Manning in the gun. Manning looks to the end zone. Throws underneath. Incomplete. It was broken up by Ashley Morrison, number 29. It'll be 4th down, and Buffalo will have to kick another field goal. This will put the Bills up by 16. It'll keep it a 2-possession game. Terry Vanders, this will be from 21 yards. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Buffalo's lead is now 23-7. with 3:26 left to play. In the fourth quarter, live from Rich Stadium, Buffalo, New York, Week 15, here at Jammin' Sports. This is really going to hurt Detroit. Now there's a possibility that Detroit might not even make the playoffs, depending on what happens elsewhere. A game Detroit had to have, and they're coming up empty. 3:26 left. Terry Vanders will kick off. It'll be fielded by Nixon at the 1, over the 15, 20, 25. And Devin Nixon out to the 31-yard line. First down, Detroit. 3:21 remaining. We have the Rams and the Eagles up next. Both teams in the very thick of the wild card race. The Rams cannot win their division. New Orleans wrapped that up the other night. Last night, actually. No, actually 2 nights ago. First and 10. Dickerson. And Dickerson hands off to Charles Freeman to the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock continues to roll. You're down by 16, and you're running with 3 minutes left. You got to throw it downfield, Detroit. You don't have time to run. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the gun. Dickerson back. Throws outside to Farr. Makes a move and gets out to the 42. A gain of 9. A Lions first down. But we're inside 3 minutes. We're at 2:40. 2-minute warning will be here shortly. Whitlock on the tackle for the Bills. If the playoffs started today, Detroit would be the 6th seed at 8-6. However, Carolina, Philadelphia, and San Francisco are all 1 game back. And they can catch Detroit if they win and Detroit loses. First and 10 from the 42-yard line. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Throws underneath to Adams. And Kyle Adams pushing forward to the 47-yard line. An 11-yard gain. First down, Detroit. As we watch the replay. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. I don't think they'll get another playoff. As we watch the clock when we come back. Yep, we hit the 2-minute warning. Buffalo up 23-7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Rich Stadium, Buffalo, New York. Week 15 here at Jammin' Sports. Final 2 minutes of this one. Detroit down by 16. Detroit needs 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. And they have to do it with 2 minutes left to play. Dickerson in the shotgun on first and 10. Dickerson back. Looking. Flag is down. Shakes off a sack. Gets it out to Farr. And Farr down to about the 42-yard line. But we got a flag down. Let's sort this one out. I think this one's coming back.
Holding offense.
Holding on the Lions. Logan Perry.
Still first down.
It'll be first and 20. Detroit back at their own 43-yard line with 1:53 left to play. A 16-point deficit for the Lions. Trying to overcome that. Dickerson in the shotgun on first down. Dickerson looking, rolls out, throws, back across to Tomlin. He can't hold on. Marcus House broke that one up. And that'll bring up 2nd and 20. A minute 49 left. 2nd and 20 for the Lions at their own 43. Two backs in the backfield. Dickerson in the shotgun. Back to throw. He gets sacked. Back at the 37-yard line. A loss of 6 yards. That's Kendall Reese that made the tackle. Dickerson back on 3rd and 26. Looking, throws deep downfield, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. With a minute 30 left. It'll be 4th and 26 for Detroit at their own 37. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Four receivers set wide. Dickerson, make it 5 wide now. Empty backfield. Dickerson back. Throws down the near sideline. Popped up in the air, incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. And Buffalo will take over at the Detroit 37-yard line. And this one is over. Detroit's going to have to start using timeouts now. The Bills are going to go to 5 and 10. And Detroit is going to fall to 8 and 7. And that severely hampers their playoff chances now. So Buffalo will try to eat up some time. The Lions have to take timeouts. A minute 23 left. On 1st and 10 from the Detroit 37-yard line. Manning hands off to Cook up the middle, and Jerry Cook out to the 28-yard line. A gain of 9. Detroit takes a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left to be 2nd and 1. The Rams and the Eagles up next. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. Buffalo can wrap this up with a 1st down. They can run out the clock. Manning hands off to Elliott Jordan. Jordan gets 2 yards to the 26. Detroit takes their 2nd timeout. They only have 1 left. It's a 1st down for the Bills. And now Buffalo should be able to run out the clock. Detroit will stop it one more time, and then the Bills can run the clock out. Detroit now, they can fall out of that number 6 spot in the playoffs, depending on what happens elsewhere later this week. We have the Rams and the Eagles up next, and that's a big game. On 1st and 10. Buffalo comes out in the victory formation. They're just going to take a knee. Force Detroit to take a timeout. 2 more snaps and we should be done. Detroit out of timeouts. It looks like Buffalo will just take the high road and run out the clock. They're up by 16. It's an upset. Detroit in the middle of the playoff hunt. Buffalo's already eliminated. But the Lions are the ones that are going to come up short. Bills come out in the victory formation again. And once again, they take a knee. It'll be 3rd down. The clock should run to under 40 seconds now. So it should be one more snap and we're done. Yep, we're under 40 seconds. After this play, they don't have to snap it again. In the victory formation, Manning takes a knee. It'll be 4th down. Now they might line up for a field goal, but they don't have to kick it. But they may. They're going to try it, maybe. From 47 yards, Terry Vanders, no, the time runs out. Your final score, Buffalo 23, Detroit 7. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We have the Rams and the Eagles up next. We'll see you then.